Right now, someone in a basement overseas could be reading your text messages, watching your location update in real time, and waiting for you to open your banking app. Last month, a woman in Ohio lost $42,000 while her phone sat silently in her pocket. She never clicked a suspicious link. She never downloaded a sketchy app. Her phone just betrayed her. Today, you're getting the exact playbook to make your phone nearly impossible to hack. Not vague advice like, be careful online. Actual settings to change, specific apps to delete, and the 3-minute setup that blocks 90% of attacks. I've spent 15 years in cybersecurity, and I'm going to give you what most people pay consultants thousands of dollars to learn. Stick around until the end because the last tip is the one hackers hate most. Let's kill a myth right now. Most phone hacks don't involve some genius coding their way past Apple or Google's defenses. The truth is way less exciting and way more dangerous because it means you're the vulnerability. The #1 attack vector in 2026 is still social engineering. That text message claiming your package couldn't be delivered? The voicemail saying your bank account is frozen? These aren't random, they're precision attacks. Hackers buy leaked databases containing your name, phone number, and even which services you use. Then they craft messages designed specifically to make you panic and click. And here's what keeps me up at night. Mobile malware has increased 300% since 2020. Your phone is now the primary target, not your computer. Why? Because your phone has your fingerprint, your face scan, your 2-factor authentication codes, and constant GPS tracking of everywhere you go. Attackers know this. One particularly nasty method is called SIM swapping. A hacker calls your phone carrier, pretends to be you, and convinces them to transfer your phone number to their SIM card. Suddenly, every text message meant for you, including those 2-factor authentication codes from your bank, goes straight to them. In 2023 alone, the FBI reported $68 million stolen through SIM swapping attacks. These weren't tech companies getting breached. These were regular people like you losing their retirement savings. Open your phone right now. Scroll through your apps. I guarantee at least 5 of them are collecting data they have no business collecting. Here's a scary statistic. Security researchers found that 1 in 36 phones had high-risk apps installed. Apps that were either outright malicious or had security flaws so severe they might as well be. And these weren't sketchy apps from weird websites. Many were downloaded directly from the official App Store or Google Play. See, getting malware approved isn't that hard. Developers submit a clean app, wait for approval, then push a malicious update. Or they buy an existing popular app from its creator and inject code into the next version. That free flashlight app you downloaded in 2019? It might have changed hands 3 times since then, and the current owner might be harvesting your contact list and microphone audio. The permissions game is where most people get burned. When an app asks for access to your camera, microphone, contacts, and location, and it's a calculator app, that should be a massive red flag. But we've been trained to just tap allow because we want to use the thing we just downloaded. The average smartphone has 80 apps installed. Most people actively use about 30. The other 50 are just sitting there, potentially with permissions to access your entire digital life, running background processes, and creating attack surfaces you don't even know exist. I need you to internalize something. Public Wi-Fi is a trap. That free network at the coffee shop, the airport, your hotel. Approximately 90% of public Wi-Fi networks are unsecured, and even the ones with passwords aren't safe because everyone in that Starbucks has the same password written on the receipt. Here's what can happen. An attacker sets up a network called Starbucks Free Wi-Fi near an actual Starbucks. Your phone, trying to be helpful, connects automatically because it looks legitimate. Now, every single thing you do online flows through the attacker's laptop first. They can see which websites you visit, capture login credentials, and inject malicious code into the pages you're viewing. This is called a man-in-the-middle attack, and it takes about $50 in equipment and a YouTube tutorial to pull off. Even on legitimate public networks, other users can run packet sniffers, software that captures data floating through the shared network. If you're logging into anything without HTTPS, those credentials are being broadcast in plain text. But it gets worse. Your phone is constantly screaming into the void, looking for familiar networks. It's literally broadcasting the names of every Wi-Fi network you've ever connected to. Hey, is Home Network 5G here? What about Marriott Guest? Anyone? An attacker can see this list and create fake networks with those exact names. Your phone connects automatically, trusts the network because it recognizes the name, and you're compromised before your coffee arrives. Here's the statistic that should change how you think about phone security. The average time to detect a security breach is 277 days. That's 9 months of someone having access to your accounts, reading your messages, tracking your location, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Most people imagine hacking as a dramatic event. Your phone goes dark, money immediately vanishes, chaos erupts. Reality is far more sinister. Sophisticated attackers are patient. They install what's called a RAT, Remote Access Trojan, and they just watch. They learn your routines. They see when you're traveling. They note which accounts have the most money. They wait until you're on vacation in another country. Then they strike, knowing you'll have limited ability to respond. The scariest attacks are the ones you never notice. Spyware like Pegasus, originally sold to governments, has found its way into criminal hands. It can activate your microphone and camera without any indicator. It can read encrypted messages before they're encrypted, by capturing what you type. It leaves almost no trace. You might be thinking, I'm not important enough to hack. That's exactly what every victim thought. You have money in your bank account. You have an email address connected to other accounts. You have family and friends who trust messages that come from your phone. That's all the value a hacker needs. All right, enough scary stuff. Let's lock your phone down right now. Grab your phone and do these with me. First, change your lock screen PIN to at least 6 digits, not your birthday, not 123456. On iPhone, go to Settings, Face ID and Passcode, change passcode, tap Passcode Options, and select 6-digit numeric code. On Android, it's Settings, Security, Screen Lock. While you're there, reduce auto lock time to 30 seconds. Second, audit your app permissions right now. iPhone, Settings, Privacy and Security, then tap through Location Services, Microphone, Camera, and Contacts. Revoke access from anything that doesn't absolutely need it. Android, Settings, Apps, then tap each app and hit Permissions. Delete any app you haven't used in 6 months. They're just liability. Third, enable SIM PIN protection. This stops SIM swapping. On iPhone, Settings, Cellular, SIM PIN. On Android, Settings, Security, SIM card lock. Your carrier's default PIN is usually 1TALU34 or 1111, so change it immediately. Fourth, install a reputable VPN for when you must use public Wi-Fi. Proton VPN has a free tier. Mulvad costs €5 monthly. Turn it on before connecting to any public network. Fifth, enable automatic updates. Yes, it's annoying, but that 277-day breach window, updates shrink it dramatically. iPhone, Settings, General, Software Update, Automatic Updates. Turn on all toggles. Android, Settings, Software Update, Auto Download over Wi-Fi. Sixth, and this is the big one most people skip, set up a SIM lock with your carrier. Call them today and add a PIN or passphrase that must be spoken before any account changes. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, they all offer this. It takes 5 minutes and defeats most SIM swap attempts completely. Here's what I want you to remember. Your phone isn't a phone anymore. It's the master key to your entire life, and you need to treat it that way. The attackers are counting on you being too lazy or too overwhelmed to spend 10 minutes on protection. Prove them wrong. Do me a favor. Drop a comment telling me which tip you're implementing first. I read every single one. And if this helped you, smash that subscribe button because next week I'm revealing the password manager test I ran for 6 months, including one popular option that failed so badly I had to report it to authorities. You don't want to miss that one. Stay safe out there.